How to stay consistent with posting content every single day. So if you are looking to grow an audience online, whether you are posting on YouTube or really any platform, TikTok, Instagram, doesn't really matter what platform that you're posting on, the number one thing that pretty much every single successful content creator will agree on is the fact that you have to be posting consistently in order to see true growth. So what a lot of people do when they get online and they, want to get into YouTube, for example, or they want to start posting on TikTok, they have this expectation of, if I just figure out the right trend or the right video to replicate, that, I'll just be able to go viral instantly, right? And unfortunately, that is not the case. No matter how much effort that you put into one video, you never know how far it's going to grow out there in the algorithm. And I've had to learn this the hard way after having multiple TikTok accounts that were shut down because I was trying to be over hypey. And whenever I would try to start another one all over again and I would try to, perfect every single video, I found myself getting burnt out very easily. And that made me want to quit altogether, right? So it became progressively harder to go viral on these platforms because of the fact that they're a lot more saturated. Algorithms are a lot more selective in terms of who to push out. And the safest way that you can actually go viral and build up a massive audience is to just post more consistently and post more videos than the average person. So the average person is going to start a YouTube channel, they're going to post for maybe a week, if that, and then they're going to quit if they don't see results right away. But if you make the decision to show up every single day, no matter how you feel, and you fully stick at posting one or even multiple times per day, then eventually you will get to a point where you have videos taking off. So this YouTube channel that I have right here, I've been posting, this is going to sound crazy, but I've been posting 3 videos per day for the past like a little over a month, I believe. I'm not exactly sure the exact amount, but I want to say it's about a month that I've been posting pretty much every single day. And so that's something where, like, the average person will hear that and think, like, that's absolutely insane. And in a way, I kind of agree. It is kind of intense, but I've gotten to the point where I can crank out multiple videos per day, pretty easily. And so the first tip that I will give is to put in less effort in your videos and focus on quantity, right? So this style of video that I'm doing right here is just a simple talking head video. I think of a topic, I hit record, and I speak for about 10 minutes. I don't have a script. I don't have I don't have like bullet points off to the side. I just simply think of a topic, I share my thoughts in it, and it's of course related to the niche that I'm, posting about. And then, then I just post the video. And so when I post the video, I don't really do much thinking in terms of, keyword research. I don't, like this channel, for example, I don't, do like YouTube thumbnail, like custom thumbnails at all. I literally just post the video as itself. And so the reason why I do that, and many people say like, oh, you're an idiot for doing that because you're not, finding what's like guaranteed to get views. Well, the reason why I do that is because I've been seeing a lot more channels like this recently in the same exact style that are posting very raw, unedited videos, and they're going viral. And the reason for that is because people are craving more authenticity. So right now with AI, with all of the, all this fake stuff on social media, people are craving more authentic type of content, and they want to hear from an actual human. And so that is especially the case if you intend on selling or promoting something online. You are naturally going to be a lot more trustworthy when you are actually creating the video yourself. Now, that isn't to say that you can't use AI, here and there to, come up with topics, or maybe you decide to have AI make thumbnails for you, but the actual video itself has to be 100%, real, that you've actually made and, recorded yourself. And that will, of course, give you a much bigger advantage over most people that want to just, put in a prompt, create a, weird fake looking video, and then post it and hope that it goes viral. So you're definitely going to make more money if you just, are making videos yourself versus someone who just, like using AI to make these, using like AI avatars or like these royalty-free clips or whatever, where it's some robot voice speaking. Yeah, I don't trust those videos at all, and I personally don't, intend on like buying through those. So yeah, with these videos right here, one other thing that I will mention is when I go to record these videos, because I want to get multiple videos out quickly, I do not even record these videos on my camera roll. I literally go on my Facebook profile and I do a Facebook Live. But I have it set to where only I could see it, like none of my other like Facebook friends can see that like I'm actually live right now. But I filmed a video like this, and the reason for that is because I could just download the video straight to my device right away, and it doesn't take up that much space. Whereas if I film a 10-minute video on my camera roll app, then I'm gonna have to delete a bunch of storage, like every day or every other day, because it's gonna fill up a lot of storage quickly, especially the fact that I'm filming, 3 videos per day. So again, it is pretty intense, but that's why I just film videos like this. And maybe the video itself, maybe the video quality isn't as good if I just filmed it on my camera roll, but the audio is really what's most important. So as long as you can see me and you can hear me okay, then that is really what matters most. And I can just record the video, and if I want to upload from my computer, I can just go on my Facebook profile. I don't have to like send the video over to my device and have it take forever. It's just a lot quicker and easier for me to do it that way. So that is how I've been doing videos, but I also have another YouTube channel where I post videos where I'm reviewing like digital products, and pretty much all the videos that I have on that channel are me recording my computer screen, and I'm just giving my commentary on what I'm reviewing, right? And so that is another type of video type of videos that you can make if you want to do like faceless videos, for example, right? But the most important thing is as far as coming up with the idea, maybe you can have a couple channels that you follow that create similar content to you. Find maybe like 2 or 3 channels that you really resonate with that you could see yourself replicating, and then you just want to find what people are watching, get a good general idea, and then you just want to come up with topics and then post every single day. And so when you make the decision to post every single day, one other tip that I will give is when you, for example, you wake up, early in the morning one day. Let's say that you have, you work 5 days a week at a job, and then you have 2 days off on the weekend, or maybe you have Friday or Saturday off or something like that. What I would recommend is pick 1 or 2 days where you can batch out a ton of content. So rather than having to film content every single day, maybe you have a day where you film 2 or 3 days worth of videos, and then maybe you can take a day off here and there, and that will make it much easier. So you could set aside a day or 2 days where you're not going to be as active. Maybe you have other things going on, and then you could just schedule videos on YouTube in advance, for example, right? Or if you're posting short form content, then you put it in drafts, and then you could just post it. You just open up your phone and post the video whenever you want it to go on your profile. So that is really the best advice that I will give. And one other thing that I will add on top of this is if you set a deadline for yourself. So, I'm part of this online community, and we have this tradition every single year called the Trinity Challenge. And it's where you pick one aspect of your life that you want to improve upon, and then you make a commitment every single day to take action on that goal, right? And so it's a great way to just document your progress. You could have other people, watching you basically and encouraging you on. And that's another great way to stay on track and all that. So that being said, I hope you found these tips helpful. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Give us a thumbs up and take care. See you in the next one.